Alrighty. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope y'all doing well. Today, as we can see, now by the obvious title screen, it's been a little bit. I don't even remember the last time I streamed this game. Obviously, it was just yesterday that I, touched this game. But I believe, like, the last time I hopped on was around, like, January of this year just to see how I was feeling then about it. But then, of course, yesterday I hopped on again, played for a couple of hours, and I decided, hey, I could, stream this for probably a day or two and then forget it for a couple more months down the road. So, oh, that needs to be turned down. Forgot how, I'm just gonna turn that off. That way I don't have to deal with it. Obviously I've put hundreds of hours into this game and I still am nowhere near where I want to be with achievements. There are still just 3 achievements left, and I'm pretty sure last time I streamed it's just been the same 3 achievements. Gotta unmount 100,000 and 500,000 bolts, which really just seems impossible for like the 0.9% of players that have gotten that achievement. Hats off to you. I really wish I knew how many hours you've spent doing that. Because I've tried countless ways of doing it, just multiple different parts, like an intake manifold, exhaust manifolds, engine heads, just tires, or just the wheels on the car. I mean, there's so many different parts that I've tried, and it really doesn't seem like I make that much progress. Like, I still have over 5,000 bolts unmounted left to do in order to just get half of that achievement. And the other half is another 4/5 of the way to do that. Then the third achievement is listening to 10,000 songs, which that's just listening to the radio or just having it playing. So, yeah. Quick refresher on the achievements if you've forgotten. I know myself, I forget because I don't touch this game for months on end, which isn't the end of the world. That's right. Okay. So yeah, like I said, when I played yesterday for a couple of hours, like I said, I played yesterday and I played for a couple of hours. I picked up a few more cars for myself. We got over $1 million. I think I had that at like just like 600,000 or 700,000. And so I mean, you could just go to the junkyard, find Porsches and everything. I even think I went to the auction once or twice to pick up a Pagani or two. Speaking of auctions, it started getting a little buggy for me when I started to bid on cars, so I want to see if that remains an issue. There's an RS America that we could do tonight. Hellcat there. RX-3. I mean, one way to find out is just start the auction. Okay, so it's not buggy. That's good. Um, I did have a few cars in my garage. I think I had like 4 cars, 4 or 5 cars in my garage to where I had both garage slots and all 3 lifts um there, so that probably was the issue. So like if we do go to the auctions in the future, we'll just make sure to not have our entire garage filled up. We'll always have those 2 spots filled up. Um, I'm tempted to get the 911 and the Challenger Hellcat. I mean, we got the money, so let's do both, yeah. All right. Car's valued at 134,000. But it is a 4-star state, and it's got 111,000 miles on it, so that's probably a fair value. We've gone already way past the value. $8,000. That's not bad past the value. I'm just gonna start auction. Okay, good. Not buggy. That's good. So it was probably when I had all 5 slots filled, to where it was kind of acting buggy. I mean, at least now we know though. So, which I don't know why, but was that 4 or 5-star? Can't tell because the damn hood. Let's see, starting price is 108,000. 14,000 miles. This is probably a 5-star. Yeah, it's going up another 100,000 for value, so. Um, I'm probably gonna pick up. I'm gonna probably English. Shouldn't we stay under? We can't. Yeah, we can't start auction. I was gonna say, like, I'm tempted to pick up this RX-3 as well and do that engine tonight as well, or do that car, but it's only a 3-star as well. But yeah, since we have all of our garage levels maxed out, we don't have any parking space there. We already have all of our garage here maxed out, so unfortunately, we had all 3 lifts already. Um, but I mean, this is all profit for us right here. The 3 Carreras, the RS, and the Hellcat. That's hella profit for us. So, what we are gonna do is gonna move you into the paint shop. We'll move you onto car lift B. Go ahead and raise you up. We'll move you to the, never mind, not the dyno, but car entrance A. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Move you to car lift C. And then we'll get you moved to garage entrance B. Perfect. Okay. Pop my knuckle. So what I'll probably do is start off with the Carrera. Since this is a junkyard find, yeah, it's completely wrecked. We're gonna have to rebuild that engine from the ground up, basically. We look here. Oh my god, it's just engine heads, some camshafts. Missing a camshaft. It's got the belt, timing belt at least. It's got both belts, okay. Need a roller there, or that might be belt tensioner there. Nope, it's a roller. But yeah, it's missing exhaust, just everything. At least we still have the gearbox though, that's nice. Okay, let's... First things first, get everything taken off. Yeah, so we'll get the Carrera rebuilt as quickly as we can. Go over and mess with the Hellcat, and then we'll finish the night off with the RS America, since it is going to take us a little bit to get everything going. Obviously gonna try to get it done as quickly as I can. Get that name. Yeah. Because I know it can generally take about an hour for each car, so I'm not trying to be here till 1 or 2 in the morning. What I might as well do real quick is... That's not where I wanted to move it. What I might as well do is get... Airframe's good enough. Good anyway, sweet. Like I was just saying, is get all of the cars, frame and interior cleaned up, so. Okay, both bumpers and the hood. This never gets old, trying to go through and just pick up brand new stuff. But I mean, when you got the money, it's super easy to do. You don't gotta be like, oh, I can't get the bucket seats or whatever. Or I can't get anything specific because I don't have enough money, and so... Oh, I don't remember the tire sizes, or else I would have gotten those, but yeah, it's all good. We can worry about them here in a second. Just get everything on the exterior put back on. Okay, pop up in the hood. Let's get these tires taken off. Or get the wheels taken off, I guess. Okay, race tires, we gotta remember that. And then obviously they're Carrera GT wheels, so that's gonna be easy enough to remember. And I didn't check the sizes, damn it. I'm getting 4 steps ahead of myself. Okay. 65, 35, 19, 35, 30, 20. $65, 35. Okay. And 20's at 335. 30. Yes. Okay, sweet. It was taking me a hot minute to... taking me a little bit to find that damn tire. Right there. 2 at 19, and then 2 at 20. Okay. Do I pick them up? I might as well. I already know that I'm already gonna need both front and rear wishbone shock absorbers, and I like to put these together at the same time that I'm doing the wheels. Just because they're groups. Just to make sure, right? Yeah, okay, so double wishbones on both, perfect. But yeah, we get the springs put together. Just because once we go into our inventory, they become one, and it's a group, and it's a lot easier to see that I'm not going to be selling them on accident or whatever, so... Okay, all 4 put together now, sweet. Alright, let's get that engine crane. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so get the engine crane moved over for when we're ready for that. Um, oh man, if I can, not sneeze for the rest of the stream, that'd be fantastic as well. Okay. So after one more tire balances, we'll be able to start getting the rest of the car taken apart and get going for that. Yeah. This is always the most simplest, but most tedious part because it takes forever, but you also don't have to do anything while you're balancing tires. You're just sitting there. It's like that's the easiest part, but it's also the most tedious because you don't do anything. You're just sitting there. Okay, don't think there's anything else we can get from the engine bay. So let's raise the car on up. Sweet. Yeah, I'll get the battery charged. After or right before I'm about to uh sell my stuff to get new parts. Yeah. It's tempted to just do it right now, but I can do it right before I'm about to sell my old parts, so missing oh that's right, that's missing that exhaust on both sides as well. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm missing that damn bearing, that's right. Okay, get the gearbox taken off. Very nice. Okay, so we gotta take that's right. I know with most engines, or I guess oil pans, you can take it off without having to take the clutch off, but the damn V10 on the Carrera GT Special, gotta take that clutch and cover off before you can access it. Which I get, but at the same time, still a little stupid. I know we're gonna pull the engine, but just to make our lives easier when we do pull it and put it on the stand, gonna make it a hell of a lot easier to just get the crankshaft out from above and not have to worry about turning it on the engine stand. I can just do that right now. So look at us thinking ahead. Bum, 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 bum. I want to turn the sound on just for the unmounting of the bolts, because I know that can be a little bit satisfying, but at the same time, it just the UI, how it's just like the bolts are satisfying, but everything else is annoying. I don't know why. It just doesn't make sense. God damn it. I hate when I do that. Trying to click on the tiniest little part and it just sends me to whatever's behind it. Come on, there you go. Fucking hell. And then of course you get that where you're struggling to get that last bolt and it's just taking you 4 years to get your mouse to hover over it. Just absolutely bonkers. Alright. Bum. Pull out. Perfect. Add engine to crane. Still got a few camshaft caps on, which is good, I guess. Mainly just because I know that I'm going to need them, and if I can already have them in my inventory for when I need to make a list for my part list, just going to be that much more simple to realize what I need. Because like most parts I can probably get if I can think about it logically. Like I feel like camshaft caps would be something I'd forget. There's 2 timing. Okay. That's right, I still gotta take pistons out before I can even get to the crankshaft. Like I'm sure if I just not Googled, but looked up in the shop just V10, it would pull up with most of the stuff that I need, like. Okay, let's go charge that battery real quick. We'll go fix up all the parts we can. And then we're good to start buying what we need. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. Need to sell you for perfect. Okay. ABS pump, the alternator, 2 suspension arms. Almost all the brakes were good, but I know I'm gonna need a 3rd camshaft. Let's see, how many camshaft caps would we need? I think we need 20, right? 16 or 20. We'll do 20. Only one crankshaft bearing. You engine head, okay. Sway bar, fuel tank, which means we're gonna need a fuel filter and fuel pump as well. On top of that, we're gonna need a few rollers, which are probably gonna be back in the shop for that. We need an oil filter for that. Excellent knuckle cover, drive axle P, exhaust section. 1, 2, 3. Okay, only 3 rod caps. That's not bad. Rubber bushings. Was that 20? Yep, 20. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All 4 of you, 1 of you. Pump pulley. Okay. And sell parts. Let's get to the store. Main shop, okay. Might as well already go to the brakes, yeah. Since we need one of the cylinders. And then that gets me my pads and discs. So, alternator, suspension. So we need 2 bottom suspension arms. I know I need 1 upper suspension arm right there. We don't need cross member because we would have seen that. Okay. Got the brakes, camshaft, V10. Grab 3 of you, and then grab... Should we do 16, or should we do 20? We'll do 20. Why not? They're 35 bucks a piece. It's cheap, so... Bearing cap, I know I only need 1 of you. Water pump pulley, we just needed a regular one, right? V10, okay. So we'll get that later then. Well, shit, right there. Alright. Head V10. Porsche, there's A. We need head covers, so as we'll go ahead and grab you. 2. Right there's the B side of things. We're gonna need spark plugs, ignition coils. So let's just go ahead and grab those real quick. 10 and 10. Ignition coil. There we go. Let's see, does it need coil covers? I don't think so. Not V8, V10. No, okay. Let's get back on our list a little bit. Knuckle. Front steering knuckle B. Sway bar, front sway bar. And N-link B's right there. Okay, fuel. So I need fuel filter, fuel pump, and fuel tank. Do we need fuel rails? I mean, there's fuel rails for the V10 right there. Yeah, and since there's no other V10, because in the new Carrera, like the 2016 Carrera 4S or whatever that's in the game, I don't think that's a V10. So, yeah, go ahead and grab those as well. If not, oh well. I'm sure we'll find another use for them. Fuels, now the rollers. That's all I know for now. We'll be back for them. Not the end of the world if we come back for 1 or 2 of them. So let's go exhaust. If I could type, so yep, I know I need that rear because it's right there. And then I know we don't have those front, so oil V10 right there and right there. Perfect. Just regular old pistons. Get 10 of them and 10 of them. Knuckle cover, rear axle, knuckle cover. Rear drive axle. B. Yep, okay. Yep, 20 rubber bushings, that's right. Both A and B of those. Okay, 2 of you, 4 of you. And we don't need the timing cover. So, V10. Okay. Just go ahead and type in. It really sucks that just for V10 there's Dodge and Porsche. But okay, so 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you. Cam gears. Need both of you. Don't need the clutch. Put you away so we can actually. Oh shit. Put the shopping list away so I can actually see the right side. Exhaust manifolds. I need 2 of you. Got the head cover, engine head covers. We have the water pump. Okay, that's all I can think of right now. Intake manifold. For Porsche, where's that one? Isn't there an intake manifold? For the V10 right there. That's the one we need, no? Yeah? Think so. Yeah, because that's what goes on the... Yeah, which means... Do we need throttles then? I don't remember. Okay, I think we should be fine for now. Did I buy the fuel filter? I did. I did. Look at me go. Don't question how we're able to put the air filters on already. Okay. So that should get us to a solid start on the engine. I already know I'm gonna have to stop because of the rollers. Okay, so now we gotta actually put in the pistons because we can't do anything until we get the engine heads on, so which I mean is fair. Because like as big as the engine block is, it's not very tall. It's long, but it's not tall. And so like a lot of it's dealing with the engine heads, so which is very fair. Okay, let's get these timing shoes on real quick, and then we'll deal with this side of the engine head. Okay. 416. It was only 16, damn. I knew I should have gone 16 instead of 20. But since this is the Carrera, I can use the other 5 camshaft caps on the other engines. Because I have 2 other Carreras that I need to work on, so that is kind of the main reason why I bought 20 instead of 16, just because I knew if it was only 16, I would be good, I'd be covered. Okay, there is no coil cover, so good. I want to say, which I've already said this, but other than like 1 or 2 rollers, I think we're good. I'm gonna get this timing going real quick. just because if I can get this. Okay, so we need a roller A. I bet that's going to be another roller A. Okay. So, fuck it, let's go to the store real quick, pick those up, yeah. Guess I didn't need to put it on a list, but oh well. That's it for the timing. That is super simple, but I mean, I'll take it, so. We missed two rollers. I would have been one roller short, because I was gonna buy, 1B and 1A, but I mean, I still would have been one short, which, isn't the end of the world. Make a few mistakes buying extra camshaft caps, but not buying any idler rollers that we needed. So, I'd say it's a fair trade-off, right? But I mean, like I said, for the most part, we've got it. We've got most of the stuff. And I mean, you do 4 or 5 of these engines, it gets pretty elementary after that, because you remember most, if not all, of the parts that you need. I mean, for me, like I said, I only played this a couple hours yesterday after not touching it for months. I knew I needed throttles. Damn. So, like, yeah, missing just the 2 throttles, then just the 2 rollers, buying an extra set of, camshaft caps. That's actually not bad. That's better than most times I've done building these engines, so not too shabby if I do say so myself. But of course, the real test is on the other 2 engines, the Boxster B6 and that, I want to say it's the V8 Hemi in that Challenger Hellcat. For the most part, most of the engines are similar. You know, you have the crankshaft, the pistons, the rod caps that go on the pistons, and engine heads, the oil pan down below. Like, they are all very similar in this game. I mean, in real life, it obviously a lot different than this, but I mean, for the most part, still very similar. Alright, let's get. I'm blind, aren't I? Where the hell is it? Where's the oil? I'm blind. No, but seriously, where the fuck do you add the oil on this engine? I'm blind. I'm. No, seriously, where the fuck? Am I just blind? Where the hell is it? So there's the dipstick. Am I just blind? Is it on the gearbox? It might be on the gearbox. Oh, I know what I forgot as well. Fucking radiators. I only have one of them and I need two more with um fans. Two of you plus two of you and then the fans there. Okay. Now we can get yeah, we don't need to have the hood open anymore. Let's get this car raised back on up. I want to get the gearbox in, see if the engine oil's there. I don't know why it would be, but it is. Okay, well, we'll just sell it to the customer saying we didn't fill it with oil, so all brand new parts, but we didn't fill the engine with oil. Hope that's not a breaking point for you on selling it. And we don't have a starter either, damn. That's what I do and don't like about the cars from the junkyards. Like, it tests your knowledge on every single part of the car, because, like, if you don't see it, then it, like, you don't, doesn't register. But, like, if you see it and you know, then you're like, oh, what part was that? You know, like, what part goes there? Like, for me, on the starter, I forgot that we didn't take one off. And so, like, didn't realize, oh, hey, you know, car actually needs to start. So, like, did I not? What? Did I not buy a bottom suspension on? Oh, I bought the wrong suspension arms. I need B. Oh, damn. I need those. I bought just the regular. See, just another thing that tests your knowledge on the cars. Just this super simple, minute details of whether or not it's just a regular bottom suspension arm or is there a second type of suspension arm. Tricky, tricky, they'll get you. Let's get that fuel pump in. Perfect. Right there. Well, now these need regular bottom suspensions. What? What the fuck? Oh my god. I I didn't even notice that. I legitimately think that's the first time I've noticed that. That the back need different suspension arms than the front. That's insane. Do you think I could get more from for the car now that I've spent hundreds of dollars on different suspension arms? Yeah, so I bought the right ones originally. But then I decided to return all three and bought new three ones that I didn't need. So, do you think I could raise the price on you for that? I did not add that over there, did I? I did not. Because we were too busy messing around trying to get the correct suspension arm. I forgot to actually connect it to the car with the sway bar. Man, we are just struggling with this engine tonight. And yep, just the 4 extra camshaft caps, which will absolutely work towards our favor. Right there, car status 100%. We saw we didn't have any extra parts. And a cool $400,000. Hell yes. That puts us up basically where we were before we bought those 2 cars. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll get you moved to car lifter A. Get you raised back up. We'll work on the Hellcat, since if I'm remembering correctly, on when I used to stream this regularly, I did a bunch of the Porsche engines, so we'll go ahead and skip the Porsche for now. Go current car, yeah. No, I don't want to sell them. So yeah, we'll go ahead and work on the V8 Hemi, yeah. Some American muscle, why not? You know, change it up a little bit, go from foreign to a bit of American muscle. I mean, obviously I've worked on every single car before. Don't remember exactly what I've worked on stream, but for the most part, I've worked on almost every single car. I've worked on every single car. But for stream, not exactly sure. Most of them, though, but... Okay. Just go ahead and sell whatever's not 100%, and then I'll figure it out from there. Okay, so we got both bumpers, both doors, both fenders, hood and trunk, both mirrors. Perfect. Okay. So, go to the store, body shop, Hellcat, SRT, pick up all the glass, headlights, taillights, interior, Hellcat, right there, steering wheel, U2 and Dodge branded, bench, perfect. I think we need 2. Might just be 1 license plate, and it is. Okay. We can save you for you, though. Assemble mode. Yeah, we'll just have to remember with that Porsche, just buy 1 license plate. Nice thing about being able to fix up most, if not all, the body panels is it all matches when you put it back together. Okay. Current car, move you in there, perfect. Alright. Let's get these wheels taken off, get these replaced, and get new shock absorbers bought. And of course, since this car is from auction, we're going to be able to take the entire car apart, which is going to help with unmounting bolts. Okay, and that is front shock absorber A. Cool. Okay. All same 4, perfect. 75, 40, 20. 75, 40, 20. What kind of tire did it have? Did it have sport? Race. Okay. 75, 40, 20. Yep. 75, 40. Perfect. Then we go rim, shop, Hellcat, 4 with 20, sweet. Two there, front shock absorber A, spring, and that's all I need, sweet. Let the same process commence. Bum 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 bum. Let's see, we finished the Carrera, got that sold about 45, 50 minutes into stream. And I mean, I wasted like 5, 10 minutes at the beginning to just talking about it, talking about the game, like in stats and achievements again. So, um, might be able to get through all three. Might just do the challenger and hop off. Still got 2 wheels to balance. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Just all depending on how I feel after I get this challenger put back together. Last wheel. Because it's probably going to take me an actual hour to get the car taken apart and put back together. Since I have to take apart all of it this time around. But we'll see. Okay. Accessible from the lift. Well, I might as well lift the car all the way up then, because... Yeah. Okay. Now we can start taking the car apart. Of course, with it being this type of suspension, gonna take us just that much longer because there's so many moving parts with this. Just connected to this one damn thing as well. Like, there's a rubber bushing here for this arm. And then this arm's connected to the housing. So, like, you got this arm, then you have this absorber, and then you have the sway bar arm, and then you have this suspension arm. You have this bushing that you have to take apart. Like, there's so many things just connected to just to that one thing. It's amazing. It's amazing how long it takes. Where's the front of it? There it is. Try to get the rubber bushings first, just because they're a little bit tougher to... Once you get everything taken apart, they're not as tough to see, but they're tough to remember. Like, oh, yeah, I can't take that out because I gotta fucking take the 7 other rubber bushings out now. Like... Oh shit, I still got the drive shaft connected. Huh. Might be helpful if I take that out. Just maybe, though. Get that starter taken out, and then we can start taking out all the front suspension. Okay, so once we lower the car back down to take out the engine, am I just not seeing it? I'm not seeing it. Like I was saying, once we get the engine lowered, or get the car lowered to take the engine out, that's when we're gonna have to take the rest of the stuff in the engine bay out. Like the air filter, the radiator, all that good stuff, so. Now we just have to remember to do that, though. If I could just stop clicking on the wrong damn thing, also would be helpful. Alright. Now we can work to get the rod caps and bearing caps off. And then we will be good to take the engine out shortly afterwards. Okay. Don't think I missed anything. If I did, oh well. Pull the engine on out. Like I said, let's get the rest of the engine bay cleaned up real quick. And then this will actually let us see if we missed anything, which, nope, we did not. Perfect. This one serious air filter here, man. Like, alright. I mean, while we're over here, we might as well get this battery charged real quick so we don't have to worry about it later. You know, we're thinking ahead, like we always do. Okay. Get as much stuff taken off as we can, as quickly as we can. Shit, might as well try to take care of the timing stuff real quick. Just to get that out of the way. That is a few bolts on the water pump. All right. Nice and simple there. I like that. Okay. Nothing too crazy for the timing. So that's nice. As we can see right there, 8 spark plugs aside, so we gotta remember, which is gonna be relatively easy. Just 16 spark plugs, so. But in case we forget, we'll try to remember. And I love these rocker arm. I love the rocker arms when it's holding down. Oh, it's push rods, damn. If I could, I would design an engine that had camshafts on the inside and then just rocker arms holding them down. Because, like, for the game, it makes life a hell of a lot easier to take it all out. In real life, not exactly sure which one would be easier. I would imagine the... Yeah, I have no idea which one would be easier. I haven't messed with an actual engine like that yet, so... I would imagine they would be about the same, or at least similar difficulty. So, I mean, for real life, probably wouldn't matter, but if I had a choice, I would choose rocker arms and then um camshafts on the inside of an engine head. But who knows? Maybe in if I ever get to the point when I move on eventually move on to 2021, maybe the engines are a little bit nicer over there. Who knows though? Alright. Just gonna go ahead and get rid of those shock absorbers and let's get everything fixed up that we can. Alright. Time to go to the inventory, make sure our parts list is clear. Perfect. Okay, air filter, all air filters there. Belt tensioner. Cylinder, all discs, and brake pads. Cam gear, camshaft. Back to traditional clutch. All engine heads are good. Dun, 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 dun. Sway bar, fuel filter, and fuel tank. Ooh, need a gearbox, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 8 ignition coils. I'm not gonna get all of those on the shopping list. Like if it's manageable to remember, I don't do it. I just do one of them. But if it's like a weird, just like 3 or 4, then I do it. Or like if it's something that's not common, like rear suspension arm B. Like if I need both, I do both. But if it's just one, do one. Like I guess a better example would be rod caps. Like um if I see that I need all 8, then I would just do all 8. But if I need like 6 or 7, then I'd just do 6. Then I would actually do all 6 or 7. Yo, gamer, how's it going? Okay, it was 6, 12, 16, and 8. Okay. Both belts. 16 spark plugs, like we said earlier. Oh, shit, I didn't even see that. I'm doing alright. How about you? Um, that's 16 okay as well. 16 push rods. Just had a bullshit game against Boston, but we won. That's sounds about right. Not surprised you had at least one bullshit game eventually. Now, like, right? I mean, at least you won, right? So, okay, air filter V8, OH, overhead valve key. That's the job. Okay, on 2K, gotcha. They literally had every call going their way. I would imagine so, yeah. I'd have dropped 29-9 to win. Jesus. That's, yeah, it's a little tough. Alternator. Tensioner. We can go to brakes now, yeah. Okay. V8. Okay. Need the gear and the camshaft. Then go gearbox, plate, bearing, flywheel. We need the gearbox. V8 overhead valve. Okay. Just look for Dodge right there. Right there. Beautiful. Okay. Now we can get back to searching with the Kings. We're 6, 5, and 6. Jeez. Yeah, it's quite the record there. Damn. Where we at? Pulley. V8. Crankshaft pulley. Exhaust. V8. Okay, we need just one manifold, both front exhaust sections. Okay. Sway bar, move our list down as far as we can. Okay, we can move it to right there. Just remember, we gotta get fuel, filter, and tank. Yeah. We need a... Do we need regular sway bar? Yeah, just regular sway bar. Get the fuel real quick. Filter and tank. Then the rollers, 3 of each. Need 8 of you. Went up 29-9, but I ain't getting MVP. That's going to SGA where he's putting up 41-5 and 8. Jesus. That is some 2K simulation type shit right there. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough to steal MVP away from him with him putting up 40 points a night. That's crazy. Do we need rear mufflers? We do. Okay, perfect. Good thing I looked for that. Didn't have to type that in twice. Oh, look, I gotta play against him. Convenient. It's a V8, so I only need 8 pistons. Got 10 games left in the season. 87 overall? Nice. I mean, you saw with with my career that I streamed, I was able to get to 99 before the end of the season, but I mean, I also played every single game, so that made it a little bit easier for me to get up to 99 before the end of my first season, which I'm assuming with you, you're skipping games here and there, which understandable. I mean, I only played every single game because I like to keep up my stat averages, but... Okay, after pistons, we need absorbers. If I knew how to spell correctly. So we need front, No, we need rear shock absorber A's. Rear shock absorber caps. Rear springs. Okay. Bottom rear suspension. Arm B. Right there. Got the right one this time. Okay, we need rear sway bar B as well, and we need end link A's and just end links. Yeah, I'm playing the PS4 version. I took it board of the PS5 version. Damn. Oh, you've been playing every game. Damn, okay. Nice. So we got the suspension, sway bar, rocker arms right there. Need both of them. It's funny, I brought the Kings back to NBA telecontent. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, in real life, if, like, Levine, DeRozan, and Sabonis, if they could at least make it to, like, the second or third round of the playoffs, but definitely going to be very surprising to find them back in the conference finals, like 5 years down the road, like just because of how bad they've been. 16. I don't know if I'll go back to the Kings next season or go to a different team. I mean, if you got a solid team, I'd say stay with them and try to run it back. Because you got to rebuild up team chemistry and everything. When you go to a different team, which I never liked, could sign a 4-year deal. That is very true as well, yeah. You've already proven yourself on. Oh shit! How many push rods? We need 16. That's right. Oh. I mean, you've already proven yourself to be able to carry the team, basically. And I mean, unless the Kings really just lowball you on your contract, I don't see a reason why you couldn't stay in Sacramento for your next contract, Like, unless they seriously lowball you, then I mean, even if they don't, like I've said multiple times, choice is completely up to you. I only give suggestions, and you take that knowledge with whatever you can. So if you got a better deal somewhere else, I'd say absolutely take it, but I bought the wrong Pistons. No. What Pistons did I need? I bought the wrong piston rings as well. Shit. I just bought regular pistons and piston rings. Damn it. I mean, I could become a franchise player. That is also very true, yeah. I bought the wrong pistons, god damn it. I got distracted. Damn it. I didn't even see that. Damn. I mean, the Kings, not like a true poverty team, but I mean, did I not buy the flywheel? I thought I bought the flywheel. What the hell? I bought the wrong damn flywheel. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? Oh my god. I bought that. I wasn't even really looking at the one I was buying. Damn. The team sees me as a superstar my rookie season. Shit, I mean, yeah. If they're seeing you as a superstar, I'd say stay. Like, no point to leave if they're gonna treat you like a king. But I mean, as soon as they stop treating you like a king, I feel like that's where you could then leave. Alright, half the engine built. Look at us go. Did I buy... How many pistons did I buy? No shot, I bought 16 of them. I bought 12. Why did I buy 12? Why did my... Bro, what am I on tonight? I am just not thinking straight. I'm buying the wrong amount of stuff, not even buying the correct stuff, period. Like... I don't know what team I should really be scared of in the playoffs. I mean, what are those 6 teams you lost to? Potentially one of them? I mean, whatever teams in real life are doing well as well. Like the Celtics, Cavs, Thunder, Nuggets, Rockets, like... It's funny we get the record. Yeah, SG is still getting MVP. Yeah. Sounds about right for actual MVP, like, conversation. I mean, except for this year, I mean, every year they're making the argument of, like, the best player on the best team should get the MVP, or just the best player in the league, period, that year. Like, it's your main 2 arguments. Like, for 2K, I think it's just the best player in the league, which, for most people, I think that's what it should be. But in real life, you get so many different conflicting answers. You get some people with voter fatigue. Like, obviously, none of us were, like, in the mainstream media back in 1950s, 60s, 70s when, like, Wilt and all. Wilt only one MVP, right? No, not one. I know Kareem won six though, 5 or 6 regular season MVPs. So like when he won his, what was the like criteria for it? Was it just the best player on the best team? Like that's crazy. What did it? Yeah, very crazy. Um, like if I mean it's even in like today's modern-ish era, because like with LeBron, he's got 4 MVPs. Jokic, he has 3, right? I think he has 3, 2 or 3. Um, so like even in today's modern era, you're still getting players with multiple MVPs. It's just I don't think we'll ever see a player with 5 or 6 ever again. So I mean, voter fatigue, kind of a lazy answer by me, I would say, since we really haven't seen too much of like crazy examples of it, since not really too many players have won MVP that many times for there to be a true voter fatigue. Um, I mean, the closest thing right now is um Jokic with getting his third or fourth MVP, which there's a little bit there from some people. Like the last time was Braun in fucking 2012, 2013. So like it's been over a decade since the last time we've kind of had this situation. Of course, like last time, OKC's gonna get every call. Well, yeah, they must protect their Lord and Savior, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, they gotta make sure he hits his quota for free throws attempted. It's 21 to 13. We're down. Damn. When are you doing 21? You've. I've. I've. Feel like I've told this answer many, many times. But each time, I feel like you keep forgetting. Missing it? No, I already got it attached. Okay. My memory is never that great. Alright, so this time, write it down, alright? So that way, whenever you ask, you can then have the answer yourself. Right there and ready. Good, got a pen ready? You good? No? Like some of the calls that she gets for fouls, I'm just like, that's bullshit that the players didn't even touch him. In real life or in the game? Or both? You can't afford a pen, bro? What the hell? Bro, you can't go outside, grab a rock, and write it in some concrete then, like... That's your, like, caveman type pen. Yeah, it is a little crazy how some calls are very questionable for SGA. How did I miss the brake servo? Like, it's very interesting to see, like, what he gets away with sometimes. Yeah, 54p. What the hell does that even mean? Only down by 4. Nice. Nice little comeback you got going. Did I buy extra? Why did I buy extra? I don't understand. I really need... I should probably end after this car. I am just completely spacing on stuff I shouldn't be. What am I missing? Oh, the tie rod, that's right. Okay, we just have the brake servo, perfect. I really should just end stream here. I'm fucking blanking on stuff. I'm losing my mind. I don't want to move, I want to sell. $300,000, that's not bad. That's me up to 1.4 now. Hell yeah. Let's see. Global body condition. So I don't have to do anything to the seats, steering wheel, all the body panels are good. So that means I don't have to touch the license plates then, right? Yeah, license plates are good. Shit, okay. Um, current car. No, what am I on? I was gonna save that for one of those two cars. That's right. Cause yeah, those camshaft caps are V10s, not for the Boxster engine. I I don't even know what I'm on about. I need to go to bed. I'm like, yeah, I'll use the license plate for this car. Never mind, that's for the other cars. Oh my god. Um, I'm gonna go to bed. We made a little bit of progress. We now have under 4,000 bolts to unmount. Hooray. Oh man. All right. No, I didn't. I know I didn't stream for long. Um, thought I was gonna be, a little bit more awake, brain wise. Um, But apparently Brain just decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna head out without telling me, so that's unfortunate. But um yeah. Anyways, like Screen says, thanks for watching. I'm just gonna do a short outro because I need to go find my brain / give it rest. So check out socials, follow, subscribe, do whatever, click all those buttons. Very much appreciate it. There we go. And I'll see you in the next one. Whenever. Whatever. Yeah. Deuces.